Americans are calling for bold changes to our politics and our economy. Across the country, millions feel like the system is rigged against them. American families deserve a better deal so that this country works for everyone again, not just the wealthy few and special interests. Many of us who are Democrats believe we need to present real ideas and real solutions that will give our families the better deal that they deserve. When I was growing up, there was a basic bargain in this country that if you worked hard and played by the rules, you can own a home, afford a car, put your kids through college, get a pension, or at least put enough away for a comfortable retirement. In Massachusetts and across the country, that hard work was rewarded and millions of our families were able to reach the middle class and achieve their own American dream. But things have changed. Today's working Americans and young people joining the workforce are justifiably frustrated. They're worried about the future and scared that the dream of a good middle-class life is slipping out of reach. Americans believe they're getting a lousy deal, and they're right. The wealthy special interests can spend an unlimited, undisclosed amount of money to influence elections and protect their special deals in Washington, and everyone else is left to fend for themselves. For too long, the deck has been stacked against most Americans, and that needs to change. As part of our agenda for a better deal, Democrats are focusing on three priorities. First, we need to increase people's pay. Second, we need to reduce their everyday expenses. And third, we need to provide workers with the tools they need for the 21st century economy. Democrats have already proposed creating jobs with a $1 trillion infrastructure plan, increasing workers' incomes by lifting the minimum wage to $15, and lowering household costs by providing paid family and sick leave. Right now, there is nothing to stop corporations from egregiously raising the price of life-saving drugs without justification. We're going to fight for rules to stop prescription drug price gouging and demand that drug companies justify price increases to the public. And we're going to push for empowering Medicare to negotiate lower drug prices for older Americans. Right now, our antitrust laws are designed to allow huge corporations to merge, padding the pockets of investors, but sending costs skyrocketing for everything from cable bills and airline tickets to food and health care. We're going to fight to allow regulators to break up big companies if they're hurting consumers, and to make it harder for companies to merge if it reduces competition. Right now, millions of unemployed or underemployed people, particularly those without a college degree, could be brought back into the labor force or retained to secure full-time, higher-paying work. We're proposing giving employers, particularly small businesses, a large tax credit to train workers for unfilled jobs. This will have particular resonance in smaller cities and rural areas, which have experienced an exodus of young people who aren't trained for the jobs in those areas. Democrats are in the minority in both houses of Congress. We cannot promise anyone that this Congress will begin passing our priorities tomorrow. But we have to start raising our voices to present our vision for the country's future. Adlai Stevenson, a great Democrat and one of my heroes, said, "What counts now is not just what we are against, but what we are for. Who leads us is less important than what leads us, what convictions, what courage, what faith, win or lose." I really, really believe that. We will seek the support of any Republicans willing to work with us, but more important, we must start rallying the American people to support our ideas. In the last two elections, Democrats failed, in my opinion, to articulate a strong, bold economic program for the middle class and those working hard to get there. We also failed to communicate our values, to show that we were on the side of working people, not the side of special interests. We cannot repeat the same mistake. This is the start of a new vision for the party, but more importantly, for our country. This must be about reorienting government to work on behalf of people and families. Americans from every corner of this country know that the economy isn't working for them the way that it should, and they wonder if it ever will again. One party says the answer is that special interests should continue to write the rules and that government ought to make things easier for an already favored few. I disagree with that view. We must do better. We must offer a better deal. So in the coming weeks, I will be talking about how we achieve better jobs, better wages, and a better future. I welcome your input and ideas, and I am confident that working together, we can succeed. Thank you.